Kick-off program of the Topping Poppy Plantation. I convey my warm greetings to all the CSO organizations, especially the Vice President TNL, who is here personally, the President of DSL, she is here, the other CSO organizations, our officials, additional SP, DFO, all the village chiefs, all the villagers, church leaders, pastors, everyone present here, I start with very warm greetings.
Actually, Poppy Manning Kavai, every function like by how boxing show in the evening, pass around Junka Midley, Kala, are we in the pass around to meet the VP, but Shinawa President, Kala CSO with Hannah from Living, Parliament in a rather play, Koo with Hannah being, church with Hannah being, society with Hannah being, Kala, that's on higher psychology.
Today I would like to congratulate all the CSO organizations, leaders and the people of Tangkhul and Phungcham district, because a district-wide campaign against poppy is actually, this is the first district which is starting this district-wide campaign in the fight against drugs.
In a little psychology, Palaka, the Hangai, him dilating a CSO with the Tanaping, Kivanga in the car, Hina Krene, District Tomali, about the Kamshel Pirata, Yari, mobilizing campaigns, campaigns has a double, Kamjongala, Ukru district.
Ukru district and Phungcham district, you have shown the leadership, you have shown the unity, and I would really urge that this has to continue.
Ukru district Phungcham, Tanji Tere, Natuna, Pita Sarah, Kresa Tanji Tere, Jena, in a little Nipome, he had a Bashum Loka.
I say this because the work which we have started today, which we are launching today, is not an easy task. It is a complex task, it is a complicated task, many challenges will come up. So my appeal is to be more specific, there should be no differences. Because one CSO is doing, we should not think my CSO will not do. Or because one church is doing, my church will not do. Or because one political party is doing, my political party will not do. Or this village chief is doing, so rest of village says we will not obey. So my appeal is that this has to be united. We have to keep our differences apart, our other things apart, and it has to be a united fight to tackle this menace of drugs.
He don't the Sagi he Sabakai on root Akane. He church Akana, some of the church Akana, Makazam, CSO, Kaikana, some of the CSO, Kaikana, Matsam, political party, Kaikana, some of the Kaikana, Matsam, Kachi, Masase, the one graduate, he Nomina Nomina, I know some guy or Root Akane, Jane, eating the dome, he cook a salad, someone say, Jenny.
The work will be in three parts. First will be the War on Drugs 2.0 through our state police, NAB, Assam Rifles, and other armed police, armed forces who will destroy the actual plantations.
It was a Sagi or Muruti, but whom she took Kairan, Tumina upon Kairan, Kriasada, police, color, narcotics department, color, Namai lisinga meeting kala later gradually army tatayam he being hina saktat really pasaktat kachina akne.
The second will be finding out alternative livelihoods, something else to cultivate, some other activities to do for livelihood. Government is aware of this. Our horticulture department, our forest department, industries department, and various other departments, NGOs, all of us will be working together to explore and develop alternative livelihoods.
Kakniya sada itong karing krap bang thakawa kajiban phamai nakla kainin ri khwa maninga kachil maramni chukra jili line department wena department dai le chajan sada agriculture wi thingbun vivad wi kala athera athe shirai athera arong karing wi department horticulture ka thaya hiktada hi jang laga NGO la jang laga hitada machuk kharom kala phak shokina kakniya sada.
The third part will be the awareness and sensitization campaign, which is, I understand, what is being launched today. The plan in this Tangkhul district and Phungcham district, through the initiative of the CSO organizations, is to go from village to village and explain and understand matters relating to the poppy cultivation and the need to stop the poppy cultivation. So this sensitization and awareness campaign, which I will consider is one of the most important activities in tackling menace of drugs.
Kakatumali apun kakatumali kala matai mai pida kikla jelaga ajli tada sa satak mai. Yari na kamisha lai kwai kala phata kata lai kwai. Khuwangai na kani lui ma ba marakla chi maramni yari na phap kata takar kasa hili khuli ramni jang laga kamisha lai kala hi matai mai kut kecha apong akane ajli hikta jimisho khapok akane.
At this point, I want to highlight one new initiative which the state government has decided to start in Manipur.
Hilina natule hangai ja state government na hapok kai akale.
This is District Hill Leaders Day and District Miyamginumit in every district, just like how earlier we used to have at the state level with Chief Minister. Now every month in every district there will be this District Hill Leaders and District Miyamginumit at the Deputy Commissioner level.
Hapok kai di khidla jilaga ar state government na hapok ji khidla jilaga kreni mayamli mamita saksa thada arara district wi kathana wi chimi shoda district leaders level kaji deputy commissioner wi azimi kala district wi chimi sho mayamli numit kaji deputy commissioner DC wi azimi hapok ni.
This will be on the third Friday of every month. So every month on the third Friday, anyone who is interested in informing the DC about some problems or some suggestions, third Friday of every month, this program will be held by the Deputy Commissioner. And in that program, it is not only Deputy Commissioner, the SP will also be present, DFO will be present, the CMO will be present, the EEs of the different departments will be present, and the idea is to resolve the problems of the people on that day itself in the district Miyamginumit.
Chimisho hi kataran plajilaga itungwi Friday kachang bukili awu si pamgi jine jina Friday tamon kakutuma Friday tamon pamra hili busy na Hannaga awe jingmi SP la zamra kala department executive engineering district level official bin katong mai chang na ba mu gi ji ne chena ram naw bin na ili issue lei tak lei maram lei tak lei kala concern lei tak lei to mai ji tham ji mi show kala ko ji ni ti kusang gi ji ne.
Why I mention this here in our function is because, again, as I said, our fight against poppy cultivation will bring up many challenges. Problems may come up, difficulties may come up, and this district Miyamgi Numit is the forum where the CSO or the church pastor or the village chief or the villagers or the students or anyone, without having to go to Imphal, it will provide you opportunity to come and highlight the difficulties or the issues which are there, so that this fight against drugs goes on successfully.
Him tai la kai na ki wa ngai na ha po ka la ji la ka athang na hang khai tha da itum na wa ron trap ke chia kai ni kala popi ri mas ha sai ji maram ni itum apong jung rai na itum ni challenge ke kham sung ra pai che na chi ka tha ji ra shok kai bai shi ne kala ra shok sa ga wa ke ji ji wa ngai na ram na wi ka na wi chang ga thar kui ka bai wa na che ha pok sa.
In the past, many times government announces some program, some scheme or some activity, but there is no follow-up action, or for the public it is not possible to get clarification or to give feedback or to highlight their problems. Now it will not be like that. With this monthly meeting, any villager, anyone will have an access, and especially our fight against drugs, anything that has to be discussed every month, one opportunity will be there.
Create really shogan scheme to me, kala itu ni benefit kang day to me, atong tharan la itu ni monitor yang kesam ni malay malay kala ciri report to page la saklaka wa jena ram now wing na la hang kang ngai le sala la hang ka ba abong malay malay ka ara hikta ji make sure ye na ram now wing na hang kang ngai le sa ka hikta abong hili kala atan le hang mi pai ra kala ma tai la kai na actually dum na war on drug ta tak le ibi hila hikta wi yang sang ka bai wang ka chang ke ji da shock tak le maram ni na che ka bai wang kala yang sang ka bai wang.
At this point, I want to just summarize what our resource persons have spoken to us. From what additional SP has spoken, I would like you to take back, among other things, one message.
Chena ina shimai ka aina actually itu ni tamji dei kai itu resource person ketu na hang kai ji shimai ka aina hang ngai dalagai na shiwi kresa da additional SP na hang kai ji itu na ki shim phung si ji ke ji maram ni hang ngai.
The message is that poppy cultivation is illegal. Poppy cultivation is a criminal act. Poppy cultivation is a crime. Even if you don't remember the other points, I would like you to take back this message, tell to the friends, tell to the village people, tell to everyone. Somehow we are forgetting this point. I have done outreach in some other districts also. This point has to be emphasized. It is not only Ukhrul and Kamjong. I have participated in Chandel district also, Churachandpur district also. Poppy cultivation is a crime.
Chena aji isi atang le, mati me kalau itu le dam stay kai wacha additional SP na hang kai, chan ji kifla ji laka wa, poppy kling hiba. Kesyong masaran mana? Kesyong tabai je ya. Jadi hiba hiba masakan ni je masakan je ni. Chena abi je. He idumna ayin na makabya ji masaki jene jan atang awi message jina kigla jega shong pong yi ji riba ji masaki jine jena.
From the DFO's speech, the message that I received is that poppy cultivation is not good for the soil. It is not good for our land. It is spoiling the water. I would like us to remember this point. Poppy cultivation is not good for our own land.
Kakniya is muy resource person kakniya uca san na kahang ji ari dia ko na kahang ji ana hangdak le jan ji na kigla jeka kani lui ke saji ba itu ngale bang ma phang ne itu mu bang ma phang ne itu na chai bai ka le ngale bang ma phang ne kala ji na de la sam khau sa ke itu mu bang ma phang ne ji.
From the speech of the pastor, the message is poppy and drugs are not good for our own body. It is not good for our own health. It is affecting our society. It is affecting our education. It is affecting the success which the youth can have. Poppy is not good for us.
Ishi we oja go to oja remember in my way na hang dak le janji na kikle je ba poppy hi ba itu mu saw bang ma pha ne kala hi na itu dang rao bang la ma pha ne hi itu society bang ma pha ne itu kala ka saw bang ma pha ne hi yang se ko ri sa zi de le kala hi na dang ra bin tada 주의가 기지 대상의 상기지 이리다 शेको 달래 사진들에 지금.
We are having today's program in this church. I also thank the pastor and the members of this church for allowing us to use, and I also feel it represents the seriousness of the matter that we are handling today.
Actually, to church meeting here at the Pomtale. Issue we out home and he upon Chicago and one. Church remember being cycle really English, Phungcham, in a case they were it to me, Tada Saklap, Kai, it to me, really, Mamma, Tada Saturday, Kalamanga, Tada Zangle, she suffered.
I would like to read one verse from the Bible. 1 Timothy 6:10.
To Guru 1 Timothy verse 6 to 10. 6:10. 1 Timothy chapter 6 verse 10.
I'll first read in English. It's a verse that many would have read before also. 1 Timothy chapter 6 verse 10. For the love of money is a root of all kinds of evil. Some people, eager for money, have wandered from the faith and pierced themselves with many griefs.
Lupali legishihi makapasa ruwe ang iyong ni kahit na ningjang na hayubang shitkasamwi ay na katawili tuhawda ukkakanang sikapu kachungka sampang.
You know, it's a verse I have also read many times. Many of you would also have read many times.
Karina tuihi ina chunga sida pakahaya tuine kalana thumdala chunga si kapasa mangai sara disai.
Our poppy problem really represents the love of money to the point of doing an illegal thing, and I feel this Bible verse has come alive as we tackle this poppy problem.
Ituna poppy ji Hiwi Maram Hili Kangashan Haran, Fiber Kangyao Haran, Fiber to Hiena, Hili Hamda Glahina, Junalaga, Jine, Kalahi, Itum Sada Glahi, Landling Nomana, either Kasawa, actually he had a behind the Glahi, he Ari Itumni rings Piper to Hina Kasiri the Lena.
We could probably read it as even poppy is a root of all kinds of evil.
Jenna Idumana to Hina, Lupa, Aina Tata Hang Nika, Kachakatva, Hang by it, Kainina, Sakshi Tomo, and Yumi the Lahang.
Poppy is drug. Poppy becomes drug. And I am sure even in this village, in this district, and in the neighboring areas, problem of drug addiction, we must all have seen. I have seen it. It is a terrible thing.
Poppy is a Kamriba Arini. Jenna, he child of the power in the tay. Mokashoy in the tay, Ram Hidila, Chikatala Lesa Mawa. In a Mashai in the tay, Hikitahiba, Mapalamani.
When there is drug addiction, husband can no longer be like a husband. Son can no longer be loved like a son. You cannot throw out, you cannot keep. It is a problem which is too bad.
Chitada Ari Kamariba Shai Kahaya Tamharan Kaharamana Kaharamatalamini, now Matalamini. It had a Sayurada Sakshilabina on Trawe. It on the hair house Jilla, me hair by not house Jilla, Mono Tabani, Jena, Yari Baba, Sazalak Haini.
Therefore, the message towards the end that I would like to convey is poppy is too dangerous to bring into our village, to bring into our area, to bring into our nearby areas. It is too dangerous.
Jena in a Kanawa Sadana to be Hankanaiba. Poppy Bohiva. Takshina Hume, Tada, Sazubai, Saknak, Sakzambai, Sakzambai Lakaya, it won't be. Sakazam by Lakaya, a one Akane, Jene, Hikitahiva, Itum Ramli, Quikum Hiva, Itum Sashimana Mijine, Jena, Itum Ramang Mininga, Kukum Nine, Ukum Sakijine.
Mexico is a country which had drug problem for a long time. Drug business, drug trafficking. Their problem today is there are 1 lakh people in Mexico who are missing. Police does not know, government does not know, families do not know where this 1 lakh have disappeared.
Mexico abanghi opportunity ari takamriba ari hita chumai twida samgapanga abamangani atu ili mi laki shiman gaine. Police na kali mana wala kali baawala kajena anda napasha problem.
Drug business brings in violence. Drug business brings in greed. And these people are probably already dead, killed by different groups because of the drug business. Poppy and drug is something we would not like to have here amongst our own people.
Ari Arayina, Poppy Gadayina, it will be about Murgashaw, Kadisu, Hiktai Pirai. Jena, it will be Mithada Mok, Hiktakare, and the Jimmy Mok Bible.
I end by repeating the data which the Vice President TNL had mentioned. Villages of Kamjong and Tangkhul have been categorized. 264 villages have been categorized A+, that is very strong poppy cultivation, A, B, C, D.
Ina, Agasada Hanai Atam Ishiwi, Vice President Tangkhul Vice President na kahang kata kamjong kala kruli kuung chakni hang trukta matili assessa kai tili samang kai bawa di sudah category A B C D da le kai ne A ba ya panglak ina lingkai kun.
Today all of us gathered here are living in one of these villages. I do not know whether your village is the A plus with the severe poppy cultivation or A or B, C or nil cultivation. My appeal today to all present here and to anyone else who hears our recording is we have to move our villages from high cultivation to lower, lesser and to nil cultivation. It is my appeal that when we meet again, we should be able to say my village was in A plus, we have moved down to B or C or nil. My village was in A, we have moved down collectively with effort reaching nil cultivation. So I appeal to everyone that our respective village has to reduce poppy cultivation starting today.
Pok ngai ba na ba idung na A plus ni le sa ba teo ta mai se ki ba hi A plus ki ba hi sakshimai tu ni khugo jena jena sa da B li le sa ga C li da ba sa se C li le sa ga D li sa ba sa se khala ka chang khat ba ma sa lak se ki ba hi even na thom ni pok ngai ne ne ro mi yang pok ta cha ne idung na the ya the sa mai ishi ne riyang ser lai ne jen na shi na ajui ta da masamre da tu da tauzi ja message kam han ya uzi da iton na jingu mai da na award ni sa han de ko ban ne sorry sir I have taken
it's an important point.
We know which category this village is, so I'm just explaining to you.
Yes. So at the end I thank the CSO organizations for taking this leadership, for inviting me for this program, all the participants, and together, if we are united, I repeat again, I am confident we will be successful and keep this dreadful and undesirable poppy and drug menace away from our areas. Thank you very much.
Jena nish lakai de ajli di nutuna hikatha chimi shwa adam ni phok mi wang jen itum sat ko ri hi ngarum laga hikatha chakshi ta kahaya itum ni sashiman pai la kahaya ari ara hi mashi ka bai itum sat ko ri ngarum da ot sa se sa ba se ji bai hang la ka ta ngong ngai nish lakai